It isn't until we step onto soft golden sand that I feel like my chirpy island investigation trip with Sylus is real. Seagulls soar overhead and swoop at flocks of colorful birds. Otto, who's wearing a grass skirt, sings as it leads us to the hotel.
Oli lento, suripicuriciu.
What a lively island! Even Otto is enthusiastic. Neither Mephisto nor I can understand Otto's song, but Sylus seems to be at ease. He even occasionally hums along. Do you understand what it's singing?
Spending time on the island is wonderful. May brilliant sunlight shine upon us forever. It doesn't sound particularly wonderful, though.
A short phrase can carry that much meaning? Sylus waves the book in his hand. On its colorful cover is the following: Dummy's Guide for Azuri's 9 Dialects. You bought that from the captain less than 2 hours ago.
2 hours is enough.
Fine, but Mr. Translator, the sun doesn't shine forever. Our exploration will be conducted at night for the most part. I pat Sylus' shoulder with a flourish and show him the email the Environmental Protection Association sent.
At night, we can go on a surprise tour to see bioluminescent sea trenches in a crystal forest.
It was arranged by me.
Is that so? No wonder this looks more wonderful.
Before Sylus can finish his sentence, Mephisto suddenly cries out. A daring seagull uses his head as a launch pad to take flight. Mephisto angrily flaps his wings, takes to the skies, and chases after the seagull for a fight. Seeing this, other defeated birds join Mephisto with renewed vigor. They're fighting again. I guess Mephisto is about to become their leader.
Let him have his fun. He looks happy to me.
At the treehouse, Sylus and I decide to catch up on sleep first. We will explore the island at night. But just when we pull the curtains and lie down, I'm pretty sure I left the door open for Mephisto.
You did. And there was enough space for him to lead an entire army of seagulls here.
Then why is it so noisy? The seagulls better not have called for backup. We get up and pull open the curtains. Sunlight floods into the room as colorful birds gather. By the window lies a mountain of assorted fruits, along with an unusual vibrantly colored egg with all sorts of patterns on it. I can understand the fruit being their way of thanking Mephisto. What's with the egg, though?
Maybe they believe we're good trainers, so they want us to raise another Mephisto. But these patterns are unusual. Its species might not be your average seabird.
We place the egg in a bamboo basket lined with cushions and a thin blanket. Then we contact the local Wildlife Protection Society.
Thank you for calling. We're aware of the situation and will send someone to assist with the egg as soon as the storm passes. Based on your description, this could very well be a rare new species. Please care for it until we send someone to the island.
All right. Now, Mephisto will have a friend.
He might not see it that way.
Sylus hits the nail on the head. Looking at where he's pointing, I see a familiar flutter of wings at the window.
Huh?
Mephisto is perched on the windowsill. He glances at the egg before incredulously turning to us. After choosing the name Ruby for the bird, we prepare to care for it and listen to the society members' advice. While Otto looks for an incubator, Sylus and I transform the garden swing chair into a luxury bird nest under Mephisto's watchful gaze.
We're not replacing you. You brought this egg here, even birds must accept the consequences of their actions.
I gently pat Mephisto's head. You will have fun if you get involved. Do you want to give it a try? Sylus makes eye contact with me. One glance is all he needs to know what I'm thinking. Don't laugh! Mephisto, we haven't found an incubator yet. Would you like to... Okay. After searching across the entire island, Otto finds the only spare incubator available. For the past 2 days, Sylus and I have been recording data for Ruby's life journal.
Temperature 38 degrees Celsius, humidity 65%. Starting to pip, which is a sign that it'll hatch soon.
I lean against Sylus' shoulder as I record the data. The Wildlife Protective Society looked at the photos and said Ruby should hatch either today or tomorrow.
We should keep a close eye on it.
I already have a camera ready. We will capture the moment it hatches, and I will develop the photos so we can put them in our journal. I point to the drawings on the page. A proud cat head, a horned fiend with a mischievous grin, and a speechless crow perched on his shoulder. I will paste the photos under these warm, loving foster parents.
Their expressions can hardly be considered warm and loving.
I always draw them like that. I only realized it after the fact.
Then we might as well raise it to be fierce and intimidating. A family should be consistent.
The Wildlife Protection Society will have a meltdown if Ruby was like that. Why don't we... As I speak, I pinch Sylus' cheek with both hands.
What? Practice being warm and loving in advance?
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I smile before kissing the corner of his mouth. Sylus is about to say something, but a crisp sound interrupts him. We both turn our heads. A fluffy little head emerges from the eggshell. Small, beady black eyes stare at me and Sylus. Sylus, we did it! Ruby wobbles out and steps into my palm. I carefully lift them up.
The bird doesn't look fierce. We'll see what they become under our care.
Oh, right. Let's take a picture. I put my camera and point it at Ruby, but Mephisto arrives, drawn in by the commotion. He warily eyes Ruby. Mephisto, our birdie is just a baby. Don't fight. Before I can continue, Ruby tilts their head and stretches their neck. They peck Mephisto on the beak. My fingers react faster than my brain as I press the shutter button. He flew away. Ruby won without breaking a sweat. Sylus pokes Ruby, who takes this chance to hop onto his fingertip.
Ah, I see. Calling you fierce would be an understatement.
Now that Birdie has hatched and doesn't need constant supervision, Sylus and I can continue with our plan. But we run into an unexpected issue.
It's late. You should be sleeping.
Sylus and I stand at the doorway while Birdie uses their beak to tug Sylus' pant leg. You're a clingy little birdie, huh?
Come here.
Birdie tilts their head and Mephisto reluctantly flies over.
It won't be for free. I'll give you the gem I just got at the auction. I'll throw in some fluorescence.
After saying a few words, Mephisto lands next to Birdie. Sulking, he lures them away. Amazed, I stare at Sylus. He tosses me the keys to the boat.
Let's go, Captain. The night is short and it won't wait for us.
After reviewing the Environmental Protection Association's recommendations, Sylus and I follow the map to reach the fluorescent trench. I think this boat is older than I am. And there's no fluorescence here either.
Maybe the area they marked is too big. We need to find the exact location ourselves. Ah, perfect timing. There's a fork, sweetie.
In front of us are two paths that split off. Going left would lead us to calm, open waters. Going right leads us to a dense coastal forest. We can either take a conventional route or embark on an adventure. What do you say, boss man?
I'm not one to choose the easy path.
What a coincidence. Me neither. The boat resumes its journey as we traverse the dense forest. We approach the cicada song and the evening breeze. The sea beyond the forest remains surprisingly calm. We encounter several small, plump octopuses. Sylus, do you think Birdie would enjoy seafood as a treat?
Did you become a pirate as soon as we landed on Chirpy Island? Try not to calculate your bounty in front of others.
When the last word leaves Sylus' mouth, a little octopus spits out a blob of ink. Sylus dispels it with red-black mist. Fine, but Birdie has been a little picky lately. Wait, Sylus, do you think something's wrong with our boat?
Watch out.
The seawater churns around us as Sylus supports my waist. He keeps me and himself afloat. I didn't think we'd find an undercurrent here. At least I have quick reflexes.
Ah, yes. You're quick enough to drag me down and feed me to the octopuses.
Following his gaze, I see the small octopuses from earlier. They are slowly swimming towards us. They are balancing strange, dark-colored nuts on their heads. Are those chestnuts?
It's probably their protective charms.
They look tasty. I wonder if Birdie would like them. With Mephisto's help, Sylus and I explore many places on the island. Interestingly, Mephisto and Birdie have been spending more time together. They are friendlier with each other and often team up against common enemies. At the pool, Sylus has his arm resting on the edge while Birdie and I are perched on it. We cheer enthusiastically. Go, Matthew! On a kindness won't lose. Beat up those nasty seagulls.
Thankfully, you don't have wings, otherwise you'd be flying higher than Mephisto himself.
We have a matchup between Onykinus and Chirpy Island. Since Onykinus' boss man doesn't care, I have to facilitate everything. As I speak, I lean over and sip the coconut juice Sylus is holding. A sudden cheer reaches our ears.
Onykinus!
Huh? Shocked, I look up at Sylus. Even he's stunned.
Beat up those seagulls!
That's Birdie. It is! Sylus, did you hear?
I did. I guess they also want to join Anakinus, but a single cheer isn't enough, especially when it doesn't carry any weight.
Sylus! Boss man! Anakinus' leader!
It's a clever response, I'll give you that.
Sylus and I quickly contact the Wildlife Protection Society and learn that Birdie might possess intelligence that surpasses normal birds. They can talk and use tools. The Wildlife Protection Society wants us to continue with our observations and teach our birdie when necessary.
They didn't need to tell us that. Under these circumstances, it'd be hard not to teach them something.
Following Sylus' gaze, I see the TV screen flickering on and off. Birdie is tapping on the touchscreen remote. Just as I am about to respond, he ruffles my hair.
Since we're staying in for once, do you want to watch a movie?
Half an hour later, Birdie is still gripping the remote with her talons. Meanwhile, we are cuddling on the sofa at a safe distance away from them.
Nothing has caught your eye?
I don't like!
Resting on Sylus' lap, I idly play with his fingers and make different hand gestures out of boredom. I shouldn't have let them choose. I could be watching Bloodfall Island, like you said.
Are you tired?
A little. It's mostly because my sleep schedule is messed up.
Close your eyes and get some rest. You don't have to stay up late.
I'm not interested. Besides, Mephisto hasn't even passed out yet. I use his finger to point at Mephisto. Mephisto glances at me, then he closes the curtain with a talon.
I like this!
You've made your choice? Finally. I lean against Sylus and pull myself up. Two words are on the TV screen: Bloodfall Island. I could have done that. Defeated, I fall back into Sylus' arms. His soft laughter brushes against my ear.
At least we know they have good taste. As the two people who served as their teachers, we deserve credit for influencing them.
In the middle of the night, a single treehouse shines brightly amidst the forest.
Sample vials.
Here. Sylus takes them, places them in his bag, and slings it over one shoulder.
With these supplies, we have everything we need to explore the Crystal Forest.
I feel like they'd be interested in those transformed crystal branches. Will you not bring them along? In the garden, Mephisto and Birdie are working like an assembly line. They carry gemstones in their beaks and pile them onto a bird's nest.
They're amicable. It's not that I don't want to bring them. But what can we do with a bird who refuses to fly?
Sylus picks up a gemstone and waves it at Birdie. Birdie is about to spread their wings, but then they look at the feathers on their chest before staring at us with pleading eyes.
No fly! Give it to me!
They want to be flightless, sweetie. I can't do anything about that.
As he speaks, Sylus puts the gemstone away. Yesterday they tried to fly, failed, and lost 2 chest feathers in the process. Then they stared at their reflection in the mirror for who knows how long.
Let's go. The path through the Crystal Forest is rugged, and we don't have time to look after them.
The forests on this island are vibrant. It's normal for nocturnal animals to scurry, but Proudly swishing their tail feathers, Birdie emerges from the bushes. I bend down to poke them. How did you two get here?
They probably found a crow willing to be their chauffeur.
You used to be so well behaved. How did you become even more rebellious than Mephisto?
They didn't want to stay home, so they followed us.
Birdie ruffles their feathers, and Mephisto immediately flies over to their side.
Oh, birds of a feather flock together and look out for each other, huh? That's nice. Yeah, we're doing the same thing.
As I watch the birds' antics, I feel a firm grip around my waist. Sylus' presence envelops me.
Even they know that kindred spirits should look after each other. So don't walk too far away from me.
Our pace isn't particularly fast. We walk ahead for a bit and leave the two birds behind, then we wait for them to catch up. Birdie vigorously flaps their wings to keep up. With this kind of process, it's practically a flying exercise. How did we end up with a little materialist? They refuse to fly unless crystals are involved.
Technically speaking, the first sign was when they stole your necklace and placed it on their nest.
Why did they have to take after you? Before Sylus can catch what I said, I smile and tickle his palm. It's fine. Besides, they can steal this giant treasure from my hands.
It's definitely something to be proud of.
A shadowy figure darts out under the moonlight. Birdie circles overhead. After several loops, they slowly land on my palm. Mephisto lands on Sylus' shoulder. The birds carry crystalline branches in their beaks. They can fly now!
Fly! Easy! Branch easy!
Yes, it's all thanks to you.
Since Birdie learned how to fly, it's as if a door to a new world opened. Now they wish they could sleep in the sky. There is something to be said about flightless birds. At least you can pet them whenever you want. I look up at the sky and search for Birdie, but I don't see them. I open the life journal to cheer myself up. Bought the seagull leader for territory, used crystals as projectiles to hunt, scared of monkeys with the calls. Is this our Birdie? Sylus holds my hand and turns to another page. It shows a picture of Birdie being pecked by seagulls while they retreat.
It's a good thing that we kept evidence of their transformation. Back then, they were bullied by seagulls. Now they're more like a bird of prey.
It's an intimidating title, but Birdie is still well behaved. A yellow blur flies past, and one of the pages in my journal is torn off.
Evidence! Complete destruction!
Are you sure they're not a bird of prey?
How are we going to explain this to the Wildlife Protection Society? After the storm subsides, a member from the Wildlife Protection Society arrives on the island.
Since it is a new species that grew up in an environment influenced by protochores, we will design a habitat exhibiting similar conditions. We'll also conduct genetic research and work on our conservation efforts. Once the initial research is complete, we'll consider establishing a protected zone for them here on Chirpy Island. Did you two get along with them? Are there any interesting developments you could share with us?
After handing over the life journal documenting their growth, I stand where I am. I am very anxious.
It's not your personal diary. Why are you so nervous?
I'm worried she might think we are terrible criminals who deliberately raised our bird to be like this. She flips through the journal, her expression shifting from shock to delight, concern, and confusion. In other words, her face tells quite the story.
Fortunately, they were under your care. This new species developed incredibly strong survival skills. We were concerned that the subsequent rewilding process might not progress smoothly, but it seems we don't need to worry.
We really are on the same page then. After Birdie is taken away, Mephisto carries the life journal back to his nest and is unusually quiet. As daylight fades and dusk takes its place, I sit on the beach swing until I feel the cool touch of a glass against my cheek.
Are you worried about the birdie?
I wonder if they will be able to get along with the other birds at the Wildlife Protection Society without Mephisto. Sylus hands me the iced fruit juice. Then he leans against the back of the swing as we gently sway together.
I think you should be worried about the other birds there.
You're right. Considering Birdie's personality, I bet they will establish an Only-Kindness bird division as soon as they arrive.
I won't ask for royalties, but they should check in with me once there's a group.
I guess warm and loving is still a challenge for us.
Look at this first. Then you can draw your own conclusions.
A crystal necklace shaped like a tree branch dangles before me. It's translucent and dazzling because of the sunlight. Sylus helps me put it on, then he goes around to sit next to me on the swing. It's made from a crystalline branch.
The birdie brought it back. They said it was a secret and a gift.
I knew it! Our birdie might be fierce, but deep down they still care about people and want to be nice.
You changed your tune quickly.
I fiddle with the necklace and look at Sylus. Is Birdie the only one who cares about me?
Probably. After all, I'm neither warm nor loving enough according to some people.
I smile and wrap his finger around the necklace. Says who? The warmth and love I'm looking for isn't about being gentle all the time. Come to think of it, everything I know about warmth and love came from one person.
What a coincidence. The same can be said about me.
So this person you're talking about, did she spend an entire summer with you on an island? His fingers touch mine as we hold the necklace and our shadows merge beneath the sunset's glow. They slowly become inseparable.
Who else could it possibly be?